And of course, the lighting has to be shining, just showing how white I truly am. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Okay. First disclaimer. I am well aware that gems are not human, nor do they have genders. However, they all identify with feminine personalities. So, on that, shut up. I am also well aware they are not human, therefore do not have our ethnic backgrounds, or at least, how we have them. They obviously have something akin to it with what kind of gem they are, even though that's more like caste rather than ethnic background. And this is in no way meant to be racist. If anything, it is celebrating a character because she has a portrayal of a character that, while again not human and therefore not black, is drawn to have stereotypically black features, even if the afro is square, but they were going for an afro. And she is a black voice actress. So, all comments of that form will be ignored. Alright, let me cut here. Alright, the gem known as Garnet is my favorite character in Steven Universe. Because, well, she is the stoic awesome. But she's not without emotions. In fact, quite possibly my favorite moment of her is when she just does the I love you thing to Steven. It was adorable. It was so cute. Ah! But she is the terse, but still wise character that when she says something, you should listen, and not just because she could beat the crap out of you if you don't. She's usually very right. Now, that in of itself, and the fact she does have a cool design, is in of itself enough to make her my favorite character. But eventually, several months ago, I don't know when, I realized something. Not only was she, again, portrayed in a way that was supposed to invoke the idea of a black woman, but I realized something. She was not sassy. She doesn't really have even an ounce of sass. And the only other black female in fiction that I can think of that, has a similar I'm not made of sass, I'm more made of awesome, is Zoe from Firefly. Now, this is not to say I dislike sassy black women. No, no, no. It's an awesome character archetype. And, much like Garnet, they're usually right. They usually are the one that can cut through the crap and know what's happening. And they're usually just funny. They're strong, independent women that don't need no man. I have respect for the sassy black woman archetype, but, well, how many black women in fiction can you think of that aren't sassy? Women of color tend to get shafted like this because they are only portrayed one way. Garnet and Zoe give a different way to look at black women, and it would be nice if we saw this more in fiction. And not just stoic awesome. Other things, go ahead. Make him sound like some preppy white chick. Why not? There's gonna be that black chick out there that doesn't really have any sass, that's gonna talk like this, or, something close to that, is gonna happen. I'm not sure if I'm really gonna like the character, but it should probably happen. And other things. Because women of color, and, people of other descriptions, even white men, are going to get certain... Well, okay, white men, of course, get plenty of different descriptions, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's several things on that haven't been explored because we're used to other things. I don't know. It's easier to do this kind of contemplation and analysis on black women since they, again, usually only get this one archetype. And in fact, now I think about it, sounds kind of fun. Go ahead, in the comments. If you can think of another black woman portrayal in fiction that is not portrayed as all sorts sassy, go ahead, Heck, it's a very small chance and I probably won't review it, but I might have an interest in looking at it, or somebody else might have an interest. if nothing else, we will increase our knowledge of alternate portrayals of black women. But yes, for this reason, and for the fact the personality is awesome, Garnet is very solidly my favorite character in Steven Universe.